I don't know about you, but I find it really satisfying when I finally get around to completing something that has been on my to-do list for a long time. This bridge, for example, I wanted to update this with fences for probably a year or so now. Today is the day it's finally happened. And that's what this episode is all about. Finally getting something done that has been on my to-do list for a long time. Those of you who have been watching this series for a long time will recognize this as the main storage room in my world. I've used this countless times, but it isn't without its flaws, of which the biggest one is that it isn't finished. Another thing I've noticed is that over time, my opinions and feelings about builds change. I encourage you to think about this. If you've been stuck on a project or a build for a long time, work on some other things for a while. When you get back, you might just have a different or even better idea. In my case, that has happened. So today, we are going to get to work on building a brand new storage room. The new storage room is going to be in the higher portion of the base, above the hourglass. I'm carving out a path to the higher level. Next, I start carving out a circle shape around the edge of the cave that will form the basic shape for our new storage room. The storage room is not going to be an area for bulk storage of materials, just enough space for a little bit of everything, hopefully for a long time to come. Now I've got one section of the storage room complete. I'm just adding some lighting above the chests to prevent any dark areas. This section has 8 double chests and a workbench for any crafting needs. Rather than adding signs to this storage area, I was thinking it would be better to put a block down at the bottom which indicates what materials are in each set of chests. I think that will add a little bit of subtle color to the room and be more of an interesting visual indicator of what's in the storage room rather than just signs for everything. I think it's also easier to see from a distance. When I'm looking across the storage room from the other side, I can see at a glance it's cobblestone in that chest instead of having to squint or walk over to see what's on the sign. I think this is a better way of doing it. So that's what I've opted for. Around the top of the storage room, I've chosen to use cobblestone for a trim to bring the whole room together and again define where the storage part of the room is. Underneath the storage room, I've done some cleaning up of the cave as well as adding some supports to the grass areas I've built in the center of the room. Again, thinking about color and variety in the room, I thought it'd be interesting to have some mossy rocks with the odd flower thriving in the light from the sun above. I didn't want to go over the top with this and make it too busy, but I think some subtle additions here do a lot for the room and just make it feel more natural and pleasant and in line with the rest of the theme we've got going on in the base here, which is that of a lush style cave. Here we have, for now anyway, the finished storage room. I must say, I really like how this has turned out. It's looking really good. We got the nice shape of the room here, the nice circle, our little grass, mossy boulder cliff type things, just adding a little bit of color, especially like the flowers, adding that little bit of yellow and red into the room here. I've got plenty of chests now. So many chests in here for all the storage I'm going to need. I'm not even close to filling the total amount of storage that this room has. And I've just started adding a few categories for things that I'm going to have. You know, stone, wood, dirt, sand, glass, wool. Just naming everything. This one over here, the iron block indicates, armor and tools. The moss stone here is my mob drops. plant things, ores, and so on. The redstone I've actually moved over here. Redstone and minecart related things, seeing as they are more closely related. Like I said before, this isn't designed to be a bulk storage room for absolutely everything I'm ever going to have. It's just a convenient location at the base here to have a little bit of everything, so whenever I need to put my hand on something for a project, it's there, I have it. And if I need bigger supplies of materials, I can go eventually to a separate bulk storage area somewhere else, which will house my chests and chests of cobble and dirt, and gravel and other things. Mostly that is at the passive mob perimeter right now, but eventually I will move that to a new location as well. I moved the furnaces from the furnace room down below to up here. This isn't finalized or anything. I just wanted to have the furnaces next to the storage and not have to keep making trips up and down all the time. We will build a brand new furnace room soon. But for now, I am just going to enjoy the fact that I have a finished storage room at last, and I can adequately put everything away. There's definitely more I could do in this room. I want to maybe decorate down there a little bit, where the path goes up. And certainly in these caves, I could definitely do quite a lot more. I might spread some grass down there, have some little waterfalls, more flowers, that type of thing. I think that could look really nice in here. And also bring a little bit more color in. Likewise, up above the storage room, we've got all this space too. I might think about adding some new features up here. I was thinking about adding some water pillars or something, just to add some blue to this room. Let me know what you think about that idea. But the main thing I wanted to do for today was get the storage room up and going, and we've done that. So I think that's where we will leave things on the storage room for now, and I will need to think of the next project for us to do. What the heck's going on? What's happening? This doesn't feel like we're updating. This feels different.
Why is everything going red? What's happening? What's happening to me?
I am free.
Oof. Where are we? What is this place? I'm starting to panic. I probably should have been panicking sooner than this, but now I'm really starting to freak out. I have no idea where we are. The hourglass is here, but I don't recognize any of the rest of this. And the hourglass is different. It's all stone now, like it's been petrified almost. Like frozen in time, or something like that. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't know how to get back.
I do.
Who was that?
Just listen to me. I can get you home.
Why would I do that?
Because I can help you. I promise I will explain everything.
I don't know you.
When you are safe.
How can I trust you?
You can't right now. But I'm your best hope. Believe me, I can and want to help you.
Well, it's not like I have a lot of other options at the moment, is it? I can't stay here, wherever here is.
Find the purple portal. It will lead you out.
Suppose we better start making our way and looking for that mysterious portal. Well, after many, many hours of searching, I found this little room here. And I think this is the portal that voice was talking about. As you can hear, we are no longer alone. And the creatures that inhabit this place are terrifying. There's this giant floating creature that shoots fireballs at you. And some sort of pig mutated creature that doesn't seem initially hostile, but I wouldn't want to go messing with. Hopefully this doorway is my escape. I don't have a whole lot of other options, so I guess I'm gonna try it and find out.